This time I'd like to bring up our second keynote speaker, principal here at Johnston Elementary, Veronica Lizardi.
Wow, I get to follow some really amazing speakers, and first of all, I want to thank everyone in this room for being here and supporting our school. Our ASES staff has been working really hard in our program. I mean, I'm just overwhelmed with happiness, because it was a little bit of a struggle for Johnston in the beginning, but you know what? Sue Jin and her staff didn't give up, and as with anything, you have to have a really good match, and we found the match for Johnston, and so it's been wonderful. So I am Veronica Lizardi, and I have been here for 5 years. This is my 4th year as the principal. And it has seemed like I've been here forever, because I just feel so at home in this school. And here at Johnston, our commitment to students has been an unwavering commitment. This is our mission statement, that our staff work together, which is to create a learning community empowered to succeed. And when we talk about succeed and success, it's in everything, not only academics, but in having our children become citizens of this world. And we know that we cannot do this alone. Our teachers work together, but we work as a family, as a community, because these students come to us for those 6 hours, but there's something that you can feel when you walk in the classrooms of Johnston. They are our students. You can go to any teacher and they won't talk about that teacher's student or that grade level student. They're our students, and you can hear it in their language. That's something that is definitely unique of our school. It is a community that we've built here, and our children roam in a good way. When they're roaming, whether at recess, at lunch, before school, after school, they're everywhere, because they know wherever they are, they're being cared for, they're getting their questions answered, and even in the after-school academy, you can see that right away. Our school data, as Dr. Perez had mentioned, has been awesome, I can't lie. We are very proud of our data, because it has been a joint effort here at our school with our teachers, but also with our ASES program. They have been just as committed to getting our students to higher levels of achievement. In the last 3 years, we started at an API of 713, and 3 years later, we're at 814. And that demonstrates that we believed even more that students can move up, that they can achieve more, and they rose to the occasion. And so we're pushing them even harder. They are really excited to dunk Mrs. Lizardi in the dunk tank. They really wanted to do it last year. I gave them a really high bar. As you know, the state gives us the bar of only moving 5 points. And the first year, I pushed them to move 20 points, and they just went way over that and moved 85 points. And so then I thought, well, last year I'm going to push them a little harder, and I raised that bar, and they were 4 points shy. And they really wanted the dunk tank, but I couldn't let go. I said, no, we're going to stick to that target. So their target this year is 850, and I know they're going to do it. So our journey here at Johnston for high student achievement has many stages. Of course, the first one is high expectations in our academic standards. And as you've heard with the curriculum maps, our teachers here are super dedicated. They are dedicated to those curriculum maps in the sense that they know what's good for kids, and it's having consistency. We also have our Excel program, which stands for Excellence, a Commitment to Every Learner. This is where we have our RTI in language arts and math. But we are also this year focusing on our enrichment aspect of the Excel program, where we're not forgetting those students who also have met the standards or are at a proficiency level. And so we want to give them enrichment as well. As you can see through our colorful campus as you walk, we are very dedicated to our character development here at Johnston. Our motto is building great character one pillar at a time. And it's hard work. We can't expect students to know how to be respectful. You may hear, or I know I was guilty of it as a teacher, why aren't you respectful? Or, can't you be more responsible? Well, sometimes they don't know what that is, what that looks like, what that sounds like. And so as a school, that is a joint effort. We've changed our monthly awards not only to be academic awards, but we have character awards because we want our students to know that is just as important in being a good citizen of this world. Our school-wide discipline is tied directly to our 6 pillars of character. And our professional development here, both with our teachers as well as our instructional aides, is building our community, our professionalism. And we are studying more around the brain-based learning. And it was really exciting when we, February 1st, our staff development, about a month ago, our teachers walked through the ASES program. And it was so awesome to see all those brain-based strategies in place for our students. So we continue to build relationships between each other as professionals, relationships with our students, and as well as with our community members. We're working really hard to continue that bridge, which is why we had our staff development last month with our ASES program. So I want to just take this time to personally thank my ASES coordinator. Where's Norma? Come on up, Norma. Through her leadership, she has taken our ASES program to new heights, and she's just wonderful. I have never received not one complaint from a parent from Norma. And I know because her character and her leadership, I know I can entrust her to handle situations as all administrators have to do from time to time. And she has been wonderful. She's worked really well with our teachers as well as our community. I also wanted to thank our tutors that are busy in the classrooms, and they're so nervous. And they were so nervous too, and our teachers were going to visit them, but I just said, you guys are so awesome. And that's how you know you're awesome, when you get nervous, because you're just so humble. I'd also like to thank our district, Rosa Carrion and Dr. Perez, just you being here and our community members, that support, because we can't do this alone. And so being here, it just gives us just that much more happy tingles in our tummies. So, and finally, I have to thank Mark and Sue Jin. I know there are going to be some big shots one day. They're so amazing, and again, their leadership, when they need to talk to principals or, ask us for their assistance when they're writing grants. I mean, they are just so awesome, and I think of how many days and hours they work, which is not a lot, and they do so much, and to hear that they're doing those Saturday classes is just phenomenal. So thank you, and I look forward to your feedback from our program. We are always open to the feedback because we know that we can always do more. So thank you again.
Well, thank you very much. At this time, we're going to do a walkthrough of the program because the objective today is not only to showcase what we do, but to receive feedback because we want to be better. We want to do what's best for kids, and your feedback is going to make that happen. And the best programs are the ones that are a reflection of the community. So each and every one of you, we look forward to getting that from you. These are the guiding questions that we ask you to review. And when we return from our observations, then we will go through these questions one by one, and you can receive your feedback then as well. Norma Garcia will go ahead and give you directions for how we're going to split up the observations.